Hello, gamers.
Whiplash in the music.
Yeah. I clicked the wrong song. Oh, shit. But hey, what's going on, gamers? Welcome. Session, what is it? Session 48? Jeez, but it's season 5, episode 9, obviously. But what's going on? Hope y'all very good. Just gonna jump right into it.
Big chillin', big vibin'.
Big vibin'. Last time on Tales of Arvyre, Caligo draws closer as the party continues on their journey. The party happened upon a camp of a lone mage that met an untimely end. After some investigation, the party managed to take some of their items that this mage left behind. Coot did some further investigation and saw signs of something familiar. A hyena monster that he had seen long ago. After continuing on the road, the party was hailed by Lady Praise of the 10th Knights of Gold, a gray tiefling and her subordinate, stopped them, warning them of the increased activity of the Gnoll hordes in the area. After branching off the path, the fork in the road, one heading to Poacher's Crossing and the other heading towards the foot of Caligo, they group stopped and took some rest. Yori stepped off further away from the camp and tried to practice his magic, his paladin magic. But it wasn't working, and he was searching for answers to why. Emma and Elle around the campfire had a heart-to-heart about Emma's childhood and how she had never met her mother, and sharing stories of her father. Meanwhile, Maros thought about Scotia. And Scotia was somewhere far away, on her home realm of Amaset, in the vast city of Rihadad. And the group had another rest. The next day, the group was assaulted by a war band of gnolls, and after killing the fiend that was summoned, a voice called to the party. It fixed its eyes on Emma, Beltha, and Elle. And that's where we left off. This monster had said it smelled dragons, immortal, and kin. And the light from it kind of glowing from its eyes just went out slowly. And actually, it didn't say the words, I don't think, in common. It said them in abyssal. So Veltha, you would have heard, I think Veltha and Coot, you know abyssal, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you hear, so like the creature is like badly damaged. Like Yori split the Heligon Greatsword through this creature, and you hear the voice call out in abyssal, hear the words, and you see the light fade out of the creature. What is everyone doing after you guys have cleaned up this battle?
Sorry, it's right after the battle?
Yeah, it's right after the battle. And you've just cleaned up all of the gnolls. You guys have the one gnoll that tried to escape, you dispatched it. Only one gnoll got away cleanly. This demonic thing is now kind of decomposing quickly in front of you. What's everyone doing?
That one that got away was the one that ran away, like in the middle of the fight.
In the middle of the fight, correct.
Okay. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he won't go off and tell any of the other gnolls in his gnoll society that we killed, like, one of the greatest representations of their god's power ever. Maybe. We don't know if he stuck around to watch.
You don't, yeah, you were focused on the fight. You don't know if he would have saw. You're not sure.
Okay.
I know that, Maros, you said you wanted to, like, survey the bodies. I know that's kind of the last thing you said.
Yeah.
I think we want to clean this up.
Wow, so you don't want to look and see what makes this thing tick?
I think I know what makes this tick.
What's that?
I think I know what makes this tick.
Yeah, well, what is it? What do you think it is?
This is a fiend.
Oh,
A devil runs this engine.
so it's like that lady in the basement?
Yes,
That's gross.
that same thing.
These things are fucking nasty.
Yeah, as you could see it, like, kind of decomposing quickly and, like, almost like it's returning to the earth very quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna touch that.
It will burn itself out.
Yeah, I'll go investigate the rest of the bodies with you, if Maros.
Okay.
Unless that was all you wanted out of that, was
No,
the big one.
Look at this one.
I don't want to say I'm looting the bodies, but I'm looting the bodies.
I mean, roll me an investigation check. Roll me an investigation check. Yeah. Talking about looting the bodies. Here we go.
Oh, fuck. I'm not even on Yori's character sheet. I'm so...
Okay.
I should... They are the same color. I need to change that.
Looking at one-shot characters like,
Yeah.
Investigation. So what exactly is Morris looking for here as you kind of kneel down near this hyena?
I don't know. Is there like runes branded into its forehead or anything funky? Like, is this just
So does Morris know Abyssal? Is my question to you. Is Morris familiar with Abyssal?
the language?
Yes, the language.
Epic description, bro. I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, what you do see is there is like a almost like a saddle type thing. As they were riding the hyenas, there's two on each of the hyenas, so kind of like a straps and things to stay on this hyena mount.
I got a 7 investigation. I don't know why it's not coming through. Trying to figure out.
Maros, you see some runes along like the leather, like carved into like the leather of these hyenas. You also see like a bag of where arrows and things could be on this. These are made for battle. These hyenas, they're bred for battle. You see these runes here, but you can't really make out what they say.
What's the what the runes on the saddle?
Yes.
Can I like cut the rune out
Of the leather?
Is it
You
on, like,
could.
leather, and I can like cut
Yeah,
the, like,
you
a
could
little
try.
patch?
Yeah, you can cut it out for sure.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
You cut.
Okay,
You.
sorry, ignore that. I'm testing some.
You're fine.
It worked.
Good timing.
And Yori, with that 7, you lean over and see the Null's body. Look, see like the markings that it's been in other scuffles before. And that's kind of all you can see. These, it's really all you can make out with that 7. Maris, you see the runes. You see like definitely that these were specifically bred for this. That's what you can infer from like just looking at this saddle, well worn. I think with that investigation, you've heard of gnolls in the area. This is your stomping ground. Like this is around the province that you grew up in. You've heard of the gnolls being a thing here. They've always been present, but you remember back to Lady Praise talking about the increased number of attacks. That's not something that you remember over the years. You don't really remember the gnolls being this active. They've just always been a nuisance. We've heard knights talk about like dispatching gnolls, but these were ordered. These had a sense of like ranking. It felt different this time. Felt different. But what is everyone else doing as you are around? And you see Emma like kind of breathe. She's like, "Is everyone okay?"
You told me what I was able to glean from
Yeah, you
the
just glean
equipment
that
of these gnolls.
yeah, they've
with
been
the 7.
battle tested. They've been battle tested for sure. That's all you can really glean from this.
All right. I wasn't looking for their like power level. I was trying to
on their
take
person.
their belongings.
Or you're trying to take their belongings. Okay.
Yeah.
You are able to get this one had some arrows on it. So this shot some arrows already. So this one has maybe like 5 arrows in a quiver. There is also on this person a spear. And I think that's all they have. Yeah, spear and then a short bow with quiver with 4 or 5 arrows in it. That's like all the equipment that they have on them.
Among all of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have a use for these things?
I mean, I could sell them if nobody else wants them.
What was it?
A bow, some arrows, a short sword.
No. No, I'm
There's a
good.
couple spears too, right?
Yeah, there's a couple spears, yeah. I'd say Maris, as you look over, you see that they've dropped some of their weapons. Even the one that ran, he dropped his weapon and ran. Dropped his spear.
Does it look like it'd be valuable at all?
I mean, if we're going off that 16, it's generic spear. This one's made of bone, animal bone, like an animal bone tip, wooden, just simple wooden shaft. Yeah, pretty just standard spear.
How many spears?
On there are the ones that aren't like broken from battle. There are 4.
Okay. I'm putting 4 spears in my inventory.
You can. Yeah, these are like I said, generic bone regular spears. As kind of Emma walks over, is like, is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just dusting myself off. Thank you.
I need Velitha, Coot, and L to roll me an insight check. As Emma approaches like the middle of this camp here. And then Velitha, if you would, an insight check.
Yep.
Okay, so the 17s, you look over and see Emma's, visibly concerned for everyone, but there's something else she seems worried about. And you think it was the words that this creature said before it left. Like, you can see her like still visibly upset about more than just this fight. And Elle, as you look over at Emma with that 22, you didn't hear the words, 'cause I don't think you have Abyssal as a language, but you felt that same presence, this demonic presence that permeated from this beast.
I feel like everyone would have
And
heard something, just not
everyone heard like these words, but like it just didn't mean anything to everyone in the party. But you, Coot, and Velitha, you heard and knew what was said. And though you didn't hear Elle, you see Emma. And she's visibly worried because you know when she told you that she understands all languages. She heard those words. And she's looking at you, not worried about just how healthy you are, like if you were hurt in battle. She's worried about your safety. And you see her kind of like breathe inside, like, okay, good. Everyone's okay. We shouldn't linger here too long. When you guys are ready, let's continue. Was there anything?
We should go, yes.
And you see Emma move and look at the burning remains of this. Like I said, the people who rolled this high on this insight, you see her look worried, looking down at this creature burning up. And then she walks off, waiting for the rest of you guys to return to the road. Or continue on. It's not really guys, not really that much of a road.
Just continuing on our journey, yes.
Yeah,
we get it.
Yeah. I forgot I mentioned that last
We
time.
have a heading.
Yeah.
We were doing something before we noticed this, right? Like we
Correct.
diverted to check something out.
Yes, you diverted off of the main path to look at
And
this.
it was a trap.
Correct.
They will be looking for us.
Well, we're almost there, right? I'm gonna look at Gooked when I say that.
Cooked, roll me a history check.
I shake my head because I'm pretty sure I remember it not being close.
Roll me a history check at advantage because you're getting close to the area.
Oh my.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm just gonna fucking.
So wait a minute. Wait.
I'm
Wait.
psyching you out.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Lucky roll.
Alright, lucky roll. Okay, you sure?
There we go. All right. There we go.
An 11? That's better.
I love it better.
That's better. 11 is better. So now as you look out towards the mountain, you know that you are. Okay. You are 5 days out. Let me double check myself. Let me check my notes. Let me be a good GM and check my notes. You are 6 days out from the foot of the Caligo Mountains. You have just turned toward like the halfway point. So like you've only traveled like 1 day past halfway point. So yeah, 6 days out from Caligo. You have a little bit of time to make up. But you're getting very close.
Good, it just gets easier from here.
You hear Emma call. It's like, are you guys ready?
All ready as we'll ever be.
Ever vigilant.
As you guys all move here towards the road, gathering what you can from the Null Warband, you guys continue forward. I need a D20 from one of you. From any one of you. You were just a D20.
Who's feeling lucky?
Who's feeling truly lucky?
Your base?
An 8. Okay.
Well,
It was just a D20 from one of us or all of us?
Yeah, just from one of you. You guys travel.
I like an 8.
An 8 is fine. An 8 is fine. It's perfectly fine. You guys travel the next day. Fairly unabated by anything. You settle in for day 9 of travel. A survival check from just to set up camp and kind of get things together. From any one of you can roll a survival check.
That's you, my boy.
That's cooked.
Let's go, Ian.
That's
That's
cooked with
cooked.
a survival check.
We got this, gang. Don't worry.
Getting closer to territory that it might be familiar to you.
Do you want help with this?
Yes, please. Help would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to offer the help, actually, okay, now that's the duality of man. Let's freaking go. The blue roll. Truly the duality of man.
What
Love
can
it.
I help you with?
Yeah, I just need a second set of eyes for a spot, if that's all right.
Yeah, there's a moment where you're like,
I like this corner.
there's a moment where Cooch is like, kind of thinking like, did the forest change or like, it's been a while since you've been back here, right? Been in this stomping ground.
Yeah.
You're like, there was a river over here. There was this here, and when Yori like kind of shows that spot.
We're in a weirdly like, is this like woods or
There's a path. There's like a
forest?
there's a bit of plain, but like on either side of you, there's just thick woods. And it's
So
and
this
it's,
is
and
like
it's getting narrower and like the
moor almost.
yeah. There's like the woods are
Okay.
kind of becoming more and more like encroaching on you as you head further into the towards the foot of
Gotcha.
Calico.
So it's just a bunch of weird hills and rocks and
Yes.
and grass. And I will provide a point of reference if Kooked wants to fly around and like take like measurements, I guess, triangulate off of Yori.
Yeah, you know, see,
Just so you can look for a good place to.
with the natural 20 and Yori's help, all right, you find a good place. Find like a cliff, and with the forest at your east, it's a good place where you think like you can, defensively be not seen by any watchful eyes, and you're able to set up camp here. Was there anything anyone wanted to do as you guys settle down and rest for travel?
I will wait until we have sort of fully set up camp. And Yori will snap his fingers, and the ferroarg that is carrying all of our belongings disappears. Like drifts sideways into nothingness, and all of the things that are packed on top of it fall to the ground where it once was.
Could have done that a bit more gently.
I suppose I could have. I'm not bringing that thing back until we have a conversation. All of us.
Well,
You see Emma kind of give you a side eye and like kind of, but not say anything. She's just like looking at Yori, looking at the rest of you, like waiting for you to kind of continue.
For the purposes of this journey, every one of us in this group owes every other one of us our lives. Just for this. We are ever more in mortal danger on this journey, thanks to you, Emma. And yesterday, and today, and for some time before that, I have not had a reliable grip on my powers. This is relevant because you need me for your survival, as I need all of you. So I want to know what all of your deals are. What baggage you're bringing into this.
You see Emma kind of smile. She's like, well, you all know mine.
That is very true.
And I have really nothing to hide. At least what I told you what I do know. And there's just some things I don't. And as you... She will look at... I need everyone to roll me a perception check. Yeah, everyone give me a perception check.
Damn.
Jesus, natural 20.
Let's go.
So Emma will look at Velitha. And Velitha, you notice her look at you and like just briefly. Maros and Yuri, you don't really notice this. You're just like more focused on the conversation. Elle, you definitely see her look at Velitha, but you're not really sure. That natural 20 cooked. You see her look at Velitha and look at the rest of you after. You remember the conversation that you had with Emma at the farm about how Velitha was going through something and how Emma really didn't want to go into the details, but you guys had a moment where like you both understood that you knew Velitha was going through something more than you understood. And you see her look at her first and then look at the rest of you and you kind of think back to that conversation. And like, yeah, all my cards are on the table. I know that I'm in danger from the Order of the Old Ones and something else. Scotia has told me that an immortal without control is very vulnerable, and the Lotus has helped with some control of ours. She still told me not to overexert myself, because that might be a problem, but it's all I really know. And you see her just like kind of wait for you all to take your turn.
I can offer it if we wait some time. Not too long. I can make it so the only thing spoken among us will be the truth.
Sus.
But I will only do this I will only do this if you cannot tell me that it is not necessary. Belitha, can I trust you to tell me the truth?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Even out of character, I'm like, I don't know.
If you can see my face right now.
Like,
I'm just like,
out,
"Oh."
even in, like out of character, I'm still like, can he? I don't know.
That's just play it how you think.
Yeah.
That's just like we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Like
You
if
want to
you
let the dice decide?
wanna roll a deception?
Velva's gonna shrug. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna
Okay.
shrug.
Do you
Yeah,
want to roll deception
roll
and
deception.
persuasion, and we'll see which one's higher.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is just unspoken, but yeah, roll me a perception.
Sure,
or,
sure.
Sorry,
This could
persuasion.
be like the
Or-
roles in her mind of weighing the pros and cons.
Correct.
Should I persuade or deceive? Should I be
Right.
charismatic or charismatic? Oh, it's looking like it's going to be a deceive.
Yeah, I'm.
Which I meet.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Play it out.
So she wants to, but what I'm saying is like, I mean, she's going to want to do it, but she's too much of a weak bitch coward. So it'll be like, yeah, yes, I
Velitha
will
would
tell the truth.
Velitha would rather I have Zone of Truth up.
No, but that's your call.
All right. I actually need to look at the rules of Zone of Truth because I
remember you guys
I
did
wouldn't-
it before, and
we have done it before. Yori knows this. I'm looking for me because that actually does change my
This shit's about to be so
how
underwhelming
I
for me.
did it.
A lot of the shit, I don't even know yet.
Okay.
10 minutes until the spell that enters the spell's area. Shit. Okay, so Yori looks at Velitha for like a moment and turns and starts like drawing a big circle in the ground.
What are you doing?
Allowing you to choose.
That's a circle.
And if you enter it in the next 10 minutes, you will not be able to lie to me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna draw like a triangle and a square and kind of be like a therapist and be like, which shape feels safe to you? I'd like do one of those.
Would you rather I draw this as a triangle?
No. Would it even work?
Yeah, roll me an insight check, honestly. When Yori says, would you rather draw this as a triangle? Roll me an insight check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Would this be Arcana?
What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that?
What did he mean by that?
What did
Oh,
he
it's
mean
just
by that?
frowning when you say that. Just frown. Just like a confused frown. You know the one.
Yeah, I would say Yori's seen the symbol that has appeared on Velitha's head before.
That's true. Hold on.
And that symbol is a triangle.
Fuck, damn it. That wasn't what he meant by that.
And that wasn't what he meant by that. Chili, crit fail. Yeah, like you like look at him and like, what did he mean by that? Wait. And Yori doesn't know. Yori doesn't know. He has no clue.
No, I think he's truly rolling with the bid because that's what we've been doing the whole time we've been a party is bullshitting and rolling with the bit. So yeah, no, if you drew it as a triangle, it would still work because the drawing the shape is not part of the spell.
Just
It's
part
just
of the ritual
a very
is to have an area to stand in.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's saying like, if you cross this line, like
so it doesn't matter the shape. It's just like this is the spot where the magic happens.
right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I could draw a triangle in it, but he's not thinking, would you like me to make this about you and your triangle demon thing? Like,
Yeah, the chat wasn't making it like that either. That was not intentional.
Yeah, you're like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
but truly, that wasn't what he meant by that. So
No, even I didn't get that. But
yeah. Hey, just me being a DM over here. No worries. But yeah, as Yori's drawing this shape, Coot and Al, you, the first time, even Mars, for the first time, the floor is open for you to share things about yourselves. And Mars, you think back to what you said before of like, I mean, does this group really know each other? Like, we don't even really talk about ourselves. Of this year or so, that close to a year, we've traveled with each other. We haven't really talked about ourselves.
I'm curious about what Elle's story is, to be completely honest with you guys.
What?
Yeah, Elle, we're sharing stories.
What do you want? I don't have any stories.
Deception.
Everyone here has a story.
Deception check? Deception check moment?
truly,
Fuck.
that's it.
Are you trying to like,
so she is. That's perception.
How do you have
no,
British
that's perception.
internet?
That's perception. I said deception.
Oh,
But
I mean,
just
truly the only.
put
I mean,
us-
truly the only thing that changes is the plus. to
truly. So like, I'll give you the natural story. As you say this, and you like say like, I don't have any stories. You look around at everyone.
Only a 26.
You
Yeah,
look
exactly.
you look around at everyone, and if we're using the perception roll here, you look around at everyone, and you see that everyone seems to be genuine here, of like wanting to share things about themselves. At least Yori, for the most part. Yori wants to have this moment as you look at him drawing the symbol, and you think back to the moment you saved Yori. The moment you called on something within yourself to pull him back to life. And you look at Kooked, whose mood has been strange over the course of this journey, over the course of returning to his home. And you look at Veltha, who you've felt something wrong about for a very long time. You felt something dark from her. And as you look at Maros, you see someone committed to this group. Someone committed to seeing this through. And as you look and say those words of like, Well, I don't have any stories. You see all of this in front of you. What does Elle do?
Well,
How you feeling, Jazz?
great.
Does anybody at all join Yori in the
Yeah,
story circle?
I mean, I guess I'll just I'll set the tone. You know, I kind of started my life as just like a regular old blacksmith, and I made some crazy sword for this guy. Turned out to be kind of a dickhead, so I took it away from him, and then he just kind of like he didn't really chase me out of my town, but like I figured, you know, the sword's gonna find a new home, and so that's kind of tied up. That's already over with. So now I'm just kind of seeing things through with this group. You know, I got the whole thing with Scotia going on, and I'm sure you guys are all aware of that at this point. What I'm really curious about is you know, I don't want to put you in the hot seat, Velitha, but I'm a little curious about your what was your mom's name? Gilmiri? Willwind? Something like that.
Huh?
And if you know, I don't know if you know, but like what was her relationship with Paz? I'd like to see Paz again. Staring at Velva. Leaning in.
Oh, it's the cartoon thing where the guy gets really close and just the head goes back without the neck. Like, rag on. Yeah, I mean, I can't answer that question very satisfyingly because that was my first time meeting Paz.
Ah. Yeah, I figured.
I would love to meet her again too. She seemed to know more than I do.
Have you stepped into the circle?
No,
Okay.
not yet, at least.
Is just out of character? Is Maros aware of that? Do I have to roll anything for that to notice that?
Do you have eyesight?
Yeah.
No, you definitely know that.
Passive perception.
Yeah, but you can passive perception this or like
Okay.
passive insight. Honestly, yeah.
Noted.
I would say that.
Passive perception would probably give it to him.
Yeah. She's Belva. During that, when you met Paz, you remember, I think, like, Belva was the last one to come back to the group. At least that you saw. And you think that maybe she had a longer conversation with Paz? But I would say you also remember that she was kind of surprised, kind of thrown off when Paz mentioned Gilmiri, and then like was very.
I had a natty 20 when I was listening
That's right.
to your conversation. That's how I got her mom's name.
That's right. That's correct. And you were pretty. You were the familiarity that Paz had. She called her Gilly. Like she was very familiar with Gilmiri.
Yeah.
Both is like frowning at me, like I'm kind of confused how I don't remember her. She must have left a long time ago.
Who, your mom?
No, pause.
Oh.
Far before I did, because I do not recall ever seeing her.
Makes sense. Was your mom a magic user?
Could say that.
She was like your mom's teacher or something, you know?
Maybe. I
Maybe.
have a lot more questions about home than I thought I ever would have.
Yeah. I'd definitely like to go back to my home at some point.
Where is that exactly?
It's a little down the road. It's not too far from here.
On the road.
Oh. like a day or two, or like
I
4
think
months.
it's like 2-3 days, maybe.
Why didn't you go visit them?
So it's like
Well, because
before Kook's place, or is it the different direction?
Right now,
it's the opposite way in the fork.
right now
Oh.
it is 6 days from our current location.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take his 2 or 3 day.
Yeah, dude.
Believe that.
I mean, hey, that's what he feels it is.
Like, okay, let's have a name.
What, my hometown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Poacher's Crossing,
Oh,
which is like a little shipping town along the river.
never been there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Politics are a little weird, but is what it
Called
is.
Poacher's Crossing.
Yeah.
I kind of expected it.
Yeah.
A lot of poachers, or
Not anymore, but it was
cool.
kind of
No
a
doubt.
sketchy way the economy got established in there before
Right.
the town started really popping up, you know?
I think Yuri walks
Yeah.
out of his circle.
Cool.
Where are you from? Velava? Willowwind? Or is it Jordan?
Neither.
Who
But-
am I talking to?
Where am I? You were talking to Velitha. Full stop. But I am from Korkarn. I don't know if you know where that is. In fact, don't even know how long you've been here. So,
I don't know where that is, no.
it's more than 2 or 3 days south of here. It's I don't know, like 4 months. The big southern forest.
It's good to meet you, Velitha. I am Strixtory Starsguard. I'm from the planet Verriers.
You planeswalk, or how'd you get here?
I was brought here by an immortal. One of Emma's people. His name is Crasher. And he discovered me as a child. I say discovered. I don't know if he saved me or if he stole me.
You see Emma kind of looks like, have you been in contact with him recently, or?
Not since dying. Well, that's a lie. I asked your wife to send a message.
I'm looking at Maros.
You asked Scotia to send a message to Crasher?
Yes.
Is that what she's doing right now?
What? Sorry, what do I know about that? My notes are terrible.
About what now? Sorry.
What Scotia's doing right now, like on her journey?
Maros would know a bit more, because she told you. She is going to see Crasher, about the dragon's blood that she found, or that you guys found. It's concerning to her.
Okay.
She wanted to consult him.
Sorry.
Yeah. She wanted to consult him, which is, that's like the vibe that you got from her, Maros, is that like she didn't really want to, but for Emma, she's going to.
Yeah.
Well, if you're done with Crasher, are you kind of stuck here?
I'm not sure. I think I would rather be stuck here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way you describe it doesn't exactly sound like you have anything you're missing or something to go back to, but I'm just curious.
Or so I thought. As I said, recently I have not been able to rely on my powers. Some of them.
And I'm giving a special side eye to Velitha, I think, during the next part of this conversation.
Some of my power is drawn from a cosmic, maddening endlessness of void beyond space that would drive you insane to look at it. We do not have a bargain or a deal. It is merely an exchange. I siphon power from it, and it gets to dream of pain, I suppose. But some of my power was taught to me and given to me by pressure, I think.
As Dory and Elton Maros share, does anything come to you as you sit around the fire?
Did you say me? Sorry.
Or Coot or L, honestly, Coot or L. As you guys kind of sit there and for the first time you're hearing things about each other, things that you didn't know. And you see Emma like look at you, L, kind of like motioning like, hey, like, you have something.
I don't know. I guess I guess sometimes I feel like that my story or whatever is, that it's never really anything to talk about. I mean, I'm just some rich kid that went to school, you know? It just, I don't know, you guys all seem really, oh, really cool, I guess.
And you
I
see,
mean, school's fine.
Well, that's fine.
I've read a
I-
lot of books at schools and libraries. Don't think there's much else to do, but it's nice.
Yeah. I loved school. Sometimes I feel like maybe that was more my parents speaking than me, but I mean, I've got a lot to thank for it, so
you see, I'm like, well, if you weren't at Quagmire Hold, you wouldn't have been here with us.
exactly. So yeah.
Mm.
I mean, what made you even want to join the caravan? If you're a rich kid daughter, you don't really need the money.
Well, I mean, exactly. I don't really. I just feel like I've spent my whole life trying to help others, and it's what I do best. I love helping others. But you know, I guess in my mind it was I just felt like I was always learning how to help others and never actually doing anything to help others. And I don't know, it almost just kind of felt like that's where I was supposed to be and what I was supposed to be doing.
I need you to promise me that you mean that.
I really do.
Did you help me, Eldrita de Soren? One foot in the grave, who holds the scales of life and death in one hand, and ice in the other. Tell me, is your heart so cold that you would wrest a soldier's peace from him, or did you not consider your actions? Tell me. I am alive because you helped me. Tell me I'm wrong. Please.
I'm sorry. I guess maybe it was selfish of me to think that that was what you wanted, but I quite simply couldn't bear to see you go away.
I'm glad I'm still here too.
If
Somehow.
I could go back, I don't think that I would change that at all.
If it makes you feel any better, Yori, death will find you eventually.
It is true.
I always expected that it would. I have spent 20 years killing the most terrifying monsters on every plane. I have been fighting devils and immortals and the pits of darkness all my life. And I died of some owl that hags keep for food. Because of its stench. Fucking embarrassing.
Not exactly a warrior's death.
Then it wasn't mine.
You were meant to be
I don't think
gone.
I
I don't
would-
think her patron would have let you come back.
That's interesting. I don't think I was supposed to be in that Hall of Obsidian. I'm in the wrong world for that. Besides,
You know,
your gods listen to reason. The fuck kind of god can be reasoned with?
Not mine. That's the one. That's the ones that cannot be reasoned with. You were gonna say something? El?
I don't know.
How did you ask a god to bring me back and that they said it was right and good to do so?
Well, I mean, I guess that's the thing. I don't think that they particularly said that it was a good idea. But I
My
knew
theory's
that
gone.
That
I knew what I
terrifies
was
me.
doing. I knew what the consequences would be. I just had to, you know?
That's possibly the worst thing you could have said. Can you imagine how much more dangerous this place feels now that I know that that's the case?
It's
I mean, you
I
asked.
promise you it's fine. It's
Roll me a history check, Al. Act at advantage too. Advantage. As you think back to the moment Rallis contacted you in the swamp, you remember he was proud of you for felling Belfog, the overlord in that pocket realm, the overlord of wrath, honoring Daoshin's memory. And your reward, your ask, your plead to your patron to save Yori, it was freely given. But he warned you of the consequences, the ire that you would receive from his sister.
Look, I mean, all I can say is that, you know, everything is genuinely fine.
Roll me a religion check, Yori. As like Elle says, you know, everything.
Religion. Okay.
Yeah. As everything's fine. She says everything's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Natural 20. Okay.
Natural 20.
You know, D&D's a great game. Now I gotta explain a lot. As you look at her, say everything's fine, you've noticed this for a while, but sometimes Elle's magic has changed. And the way she carries herself, and as you see this garment she wears, the iconography of this dress of mourning, and this, you see the pattern of the quagmire on the front, like laced in dress. You see behind her, you know that most clerics have divine help from one patron. As you look at her and she says, everything's fine now, and she's looking down at the fire, you see behind her an aura of 2. And for a moment, you think you see the Lady of Death herself. Unmasked, eyes closed with a gleaming topaz gem, looking down at Velitha, standing over her. At her left. And on her right, you see the mist of the swamp encroaching in around Elle. And you can see in the distance of that side a large, almost salamander-like dragon sitting on a rock, on a moss-covered rock, and looking toward Elle's direction. And as you kind of focus your eyes, the image is gone.
Arvyre de Soren, you are great and terrifying. And I'm glad you're my friend.
And I'm really, really glad that you're mine too. I don't just do this for any old idiot.
I mean, that was a bad day, wasn't it? I almost fell in a pit. You actually died. That was a rough one. Good thing Maros can fly, or I was dead.
I'll spare you the details of dying. It's painful.
Oh. I was
I guess
hoping the
let's
word
try
that
not
you
to
would
do that
choose-
again.
I was hoping the word you were going to choose was underwhelming.
Do you wish to be underwhelmed when you are dead?
Oh man.
Yes. 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 Let me tell you, yes. I want to get there and be like, oh. That's
Is
what I
that
want.
it?
Definitely want that more than pain.
Totha, you hear deeply in the periphery.
Something tells me you would be.
You hear Totha at the
disappointed.
periphery. You hear if only it were that easy. And just almost a whisper that you kind of look. As long as you you only look over for a little bit, and I see everyone just sees the look behind her, and look back at you all.
Oh, this passive perception, passive insight.
Oh yeah, passive. This is passive
Everyone
perception.
gets it.
I would say that. Yeah, everyone roll me an insight check.
Anyone not looking at their shoes?
Yeah, truly.
Truly.
Hey, roll me an insight check.
I'll take a 19.
Hell yeah.
I'll take better than passive, yeah.
Cooked, as you roll me an insight check real fast. Oh, jeez. You all see Velitha, like, mid-conversation, look behind her like she heard something, and then turn back toward the kind of campfire in the conversation. It's very quick.
Veltha,
Is
you
it the
see
same
something
shoulder
there?
that Yori saw the homie hanging out?
Velitha, I told you where my power comes from.
The void?
What I give and what I get. What do you serve? And what does it receive in return?
I expect that it plans to receive everything in exchange for me still being here. Temporarily. I didn't tell you this when we first met, and you approached me, and I had no idea who you were. We had a threatening standoff. And it's gotten to the point where, now that I trust all of you, I haven't seen a reason to bring it up. But I would say the less I am serving or have a partnership with a being, or more that I am held hostage by Kumaris.
And who is Kumaris?
She is someone that I have struggled to find any information on. When we all first met, besides you, Yori, when we all first met over in Delos, I was still trying to find answers. And after we were separated in the pocket dimension, she found me, and she's been attached long before that, but now she has a voice and a name and a face. Her plan was almost immediately cut short, though, before I was brought back and put back into the woods. I was immediately scooped up by Allium. He really wanted to eat me. Let me tell you guys.
I recognize the name Alim.
Yes.
So does someone else.
So does someone else in the party. Maros, that name, you know Allium very well. You just had a little dinner with him recently. A couple months ago. A little dinner with him. A little fun, non-threatening dinner.
I forgot I was muted. Yeah, that was a good dinner.
Yeah, it was great.
Guy Allium.
Steak and potatoes, some asparagus.
All your favorites.
Hollandaise sauce.
Yori, you have heard the name. Crasher's mentioned him before, and not really gone into what his role and purpose is, but you've heard him saying like he has gone to him and talked with him many times. Though you've not seen him yourself.
Part of why I also haven't brought this up is not really sure how much I can say, because she is always there.
Would you like to find out
Find out what?
how much you can say?
And I will motion towards the circle on the ground.
Not sure that that's a good idea.
What will she do to you?
No. I know that she wants full control. As far as I know, the one place that I have left that she has not invaded is my own thoughts. I have no doubt that she knows that I'm not just gonna quietly accept this, but I don't really want to tip her off. All the same.
I swear to aid you in this if you help me with mine.
You see Emma kind of like let out a sigh. She's like, "Oh, I didn't want to tell them because I know it was your business, Belitha. But I'm glad you're able to tell them."
Well, all I know is that I'm gonna do what I can with whatever time I have left, and if the worst should happen, I'm gonna like look around the campfire at everybody here and just be like, I know that I'll be taken care of swiftly. It won't be much of a problem.
Fuck.
You see Emma, like, as you say that, like, she looks saddened briefly, but, like, understands what she would have to do. Like, you can see that she's uneasy. And I let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't plan on it.
And as you all kind of have this moment, Cooked, what are you doing during this conversation?
Kook's more so just sort of taking it all in, but also more so getting ready to probably, tell his story publicly to everyone.
And
Or I was gonna do something, but it's too late. I was
Cooked,
gonna do a wisdom save to see if Kamaris would even let me say anything.
I would say that without even rolling anything, you know that she's always in the periphery.
For sure. I was just gonna say because before she's taken control and I've had to make saves.
Correct. And Cooked, as you just sit there quiet, looking out at the mountains, you know that what you have to face is approaching closer and closer. Even if you don't say it to the rest of the group, I would say, Yori, roll me a perception check at advantage as you kind of look around and look at Cooped. You
24 is not bad.
at 24, you're looking around and taking everything in from the conversation, but you see Cooped, and you know full well his situation and where he's headed. And as you see him look out at the peaks of Caligo, there's And I would say, Coop, you even look back at Yori, and there's this unspoken truth there, unspoken feeling. You know what Coot is doing here and what he has to face. And as you all continue, and Emma's like, it was good to hear more about you all. Let's not be so closed off.
I agree.
And you all head to kind of start your watches. You see that Emma kind of goes to lay down, and she is a slight smile on her face as she lays down. Somewhere else, somewhere dark, somewhere between spaces, a meeting is being held. You hear a voice, smooth and peaceful, speak first. It's been some time, hasn't it? The seed that has been planted with the Sahugan will soon bear fruit. And you hear another voice, cold, meticulous, ever pondering the questions of the world. I see. But does Kimaris remember? Will she join us again? You hear a hush all over the other voice. And then a third voice. Labored. Bestial. Throat sounding like it's been burned by fire. Your little games with the men, Grimoni, have done nothing. The immortal on this realm still lives, and it will be a threat to us. And you can see her just... That is not the sister we knew. She works with it. She works with the dragon touched too. Let me loose upon them. And you hear the pleasing voice again. Now the passion and the fervor of the holy men will still be of some use to us. Have patience, dear brother. And you hear the bestial voices. Have fun with your little games, brother. I'll wait, but not too long. And that's where we're going to take a little break.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know, a little standoff stretch, get a little tea, I don't know. Take a little moment. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
We are in.
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Are we gamers? Are we back?
we be gaming.
Ooh,
I'm here.
everybody here?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got a. Oh, are we playing the game again? Is Grady back? The true game. Game we play every time. Is he back from break?
I think so. I think he
place your
is.
bets.
I'm betting yes this time.
Okay, well,
I believe.
I think he got lost. He's lost in the sauce.
I mean, how long do we have to give you after you say that for you to be wrong?
Truly.
This man is not trying to save your ass that his mic is muted. He's just not here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm back.
Nice. It's always
See, I'm
Grady.
telling you, we just called it too early.
Yeah, we did.
It was also Dylan.
True, it wasn't. Hell yeah.
What did I do?
Oh no, No,
Neither
nothing.
you nor Matt was back, and Ian and JC are over here like, we gotta make sure we play the game where Matt is always late. It's like, you two are early. That's what we've learned.
Damn it. We're always early. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I knew I had time to take my time because the breaks are always a little longer than you expect.
yeah, they are.
So I knew I had time to take my time.
You're right. You are correct. All right, let me
Made a sandwich.
Made a sandwich. All right. I would say, honestly, we can just do this probably even without Grady here. Next morning comes pretty with no event. I'll just need I need a D20 from. Actually, no. I just need survival checks. 2 survival checks here. Whoever wants to make those rolls, 2 survival checks. We are going to go through the next 2 days on these survival checks.
Yeah, I got Omega Survival.
Cool. An 18, very great.
Oh,
Very
I'm
successful.
sorry.
An 11.
You've got a +8.
Would you like some help with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's,
Get the help
wisdom,
action.
and then I have
please.
proficiency.
Yep.
I got a
Cooked.
big wisdom boost plus prof.
So roll one more survival check. L. One more.
Come on.
Truly one more. Truly one more.
A 12 is passable. You're able to make
Palatable.
these next 2 days as you approach closer to Calico, and you notice that the forests are getting thicker here. As you make your way here, it is now the 12th day on journey.
By the way, all of you press your long rest button right now
True. Press your long rest button. Yeah.
before you forget.
Yes. Press your long rest button.
Factual information.
It has been 2 days of travel with those survival rolls. It is now the 12th day of the journey. As you guys head further into this wooded area, the road is not much of a road, or you're heading through just the thick woods. There's a bit of a path. You have a direction you're going. More markers are heading toward a place. Cooked. You would know that there is a settlement, if you could call it that, at the foot of the mountains. Excuse me.
Yes.
It's a fort, actually. So you don't have to roll for this. Fort Canar. A small outpost. Yeah, it's a station held by some of the Knights of Gold. And that's where you know where you need to go. That's like on the way to get up the mountain, basically. As you're heading through the woods, though, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Oh, now I roll well.
Now you roll well. That's good.
Yeah.
Reverse the roll.
Grady, are you back? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Just roll for him, I guess.
I just might. Don't have me roll for any PCs right now. I just rolled a fucking 8. Don't have me roll for any PCs, please. I'm begging you.
Well,
As you guys head further into the woods here, you had, is that Yori, you notice signs of like something's been through here? Something not, you see like earth disturbed. I would say that all of you, save Velitha, are going to notice that it seems like this area has been disturbed. L, on the other hand, you notice as you are moving through the area, on one of the trees you see claw marks. And then as you look further toward the north, you see a tree that looks like it's been snapped. And then as you guys head further, you're noticing signs that something large has been through this area ahead of you. What do you guys do?
My favorite kind of physical danger.
it's a good genre.
You hear Emma kind of from the middle of the group, like, something wrong?
We must proceed with caution.
Yeah, I just there's obviously something that's been here already, so let's just be careful.
Okay.
Something?
And I'll say with that 26, it's not just, it's many. You think, as you look around and you head further in, you think it's not just one thing. And as you look down, you notice a large footprint.
Can you show me any of these things? For fun?
Oh, that's up to Elle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just well, there's quite a few things. I mean, there's
Oh, well, let's take the tour.
I mean, over there, you could see there's claw marks. You could see footprints over there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quite make it out. I don't really know.
I'm a druid,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. If you want to roll nature or investigation, anything like that helps here. The nature check.
Druid moment.
Druid moment, truly. As you lean down, touch the tree. You lean down. Footprint. You know it's not. This is not made by any beast.
Is that like a canine or something?
No, it's not canine in nature. As you look at all the things that Els pointed out to you, this footprint seems humanoid in nature, but large.
We gotta cast this mold. Interesting. So I don't know.
What should we call such a creature?
It's a
Actually, with
pretty big foot for him.
That's true.
with that 18 nature check, you
And
lean.
you said there are more of these. Big feet.
I think when you lean towards the broken tree that is pointed out to you, you get a clump of hair. Of dark
Literally fucking Bigfoot.
hair.
I'll tell you that, like, I feel like Velith's thought process here would be like the footprint and the twigs are not correlated because she would have no idea
Correct.
of a big boy beast like that plus hair on broken branches and like all these like it's not like the humanoid would be marking its territory but like scratching trees or something.
Yeah. It's out of, you see the big footprint, you see like, it looks humanoid and it doesn't make any sense to you. It's not something that you've encountered before. If this was a beast of some kind, it would instantly be something that recognizable to you, something that you've seen in the forest of Korkaran. But
Yeah.
it's strange to you that though it sticks out.
I guess we'll find out.
As you head closer in, Maros, are you there?
Oh yeah.
Roll me your perception check.
Oh yeah.
Roll me your perception check as you. All this is pointed out to
yeah,
you.
he says as if it wasn't 10 minutes late.
Oh yeah, but
Oh yeah, but you see about the same things that everyone else sees as they're pointed out to you. Claw marks on a tree. Footprint. Heading toward the north. Heading in the direction you're going.
You're telling me there are no giants in this world?
giants.
Cooked. I need you to roll me a history check at advantage.
What's a giant?
History
Joey
check.
motions
on
to
it.
himself.
You're not. No.
As you guys are
30,
heading
20.
further, nice dirty 20. As you guys are heading towards your location, Coot, you remember stories of he's at the foot of the mountain. And you remember the stories of trolls and giant creatures that are rare to see, what have been some of the problems for some of clans of House Avon. Some stories that they drove some of the trolls off the mountain. And as you're like thinking about that story, you see something ahead of you. You come to the edge of a clearing, and before you see a group of trolls rummaging through the woods. I need you guys to drag yourselves right here.
Where's here? Big
Oh,
map.
no.
Bottom,
Sorry.
Big
bottom, I
map.
assume. Bottom bitch.
Yeah, yep, bottom bitch. Yep.
Oh shit, that is a big map.
No.
Yes, that is.
That big map sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Big Chungus, am I right?
Guys, he said it.
As you
Yeah,
look
if
ahead,
you're at 100%, you only see one of these.
Correct.
Yeah, I've been at 100%.
smile. As you see the first one before you see the trolls. Lumbering.
Just go pay.
No mess in the yeah. Attack on Titan moment. As you guys approach, you see it. You see it, and this one here has not noticed you yet. I would say, Coot, you see ahead of you more trolls rummaging through the woods. From this distance, though, you can't see something large lumbering behind the trolls. Something huge.
Actually,
honestly.
how
Let me-
tall are the trees?
Yeah,
Actually, you're
both
right.
of us have
You're right.
abilities that
You're
easily
right,
could
you're
go this far.
The trees are here probably like 40, ranging from 20 to 40 feet. Tall. These are some kind of bigger trees as we get closer into kind of the foot of the mountains. I would say, roll me a perception check from here, from where you're standing. I think, yeah, you guys have the ability to see something. It's 130 feet away, 35. I'd say through the trees. Coot, you think you see something, not troll, something different. You can only make out like shapes as it is moving through and like moving trees aside and like it's searching for something. You can only see like a little bit of it. You can't make out the full image of this creature.
Can I fly up on top of one of the trees to get a better perspective?
Yeah, sure.
Great idea.
For
Yeah.
sure. Very good idea. As you head up on top of the tree, just roll me another perception check.
Normal roll or still another advantage? The
This is-
usual eyes of the...
You're using your eyes, you're using your glasses here, so it's fine. It's a vision. This is vision based. 17. So as you see Kooks just fly up on the tree and kind of motion you guys to stop. You notice that first troll has not seen you guys yet, and you kind of motion everyone to stop and fly up onto this tree. Looking out, you see a huge giant with two heads.
Huge jacked man.
Huge jacked man, two heads moving through the woods, seemingly like scrounging for food. On its back, you see a large morning star and an axe. You see the two heads like kind of conversing with each other, and you can't really make out what they're saying to each other. And here you see one has blue war paint on it. The other has red war paint on it. The other trolls are like moving rocks and just they have not seen you all yet though. Do you roll the stealth check? What do
Can
you guys-
I roll a history check to see if Kook might know an alternative way to circumvent these trolls to get up the rest of the mountain?
Roll me a history check. You're
Can I lucky
and
roll that?
you could.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
The 15 history. Look around this high tree. I think from here you can see in the distance about, you think like maybe 2 days out, you can see one of the towers of, actually, yeah, you can see maybe 2 days out. You can see one of the towers of Fort Kennar in the distance. This seems like this is the easiest and most direct path without heading towards any other dangers in the woods.
Okay, I will hop down from the tree and sort of relay the information to the rest of the party.
Hey, I need everyone to roll me a stealth check, though. Here, as you hop down from the tree, I definitely need a stealth check from you.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
Oh God.
You see Maros puts up the hood,
Christ.
the cobra, the basin cobra hood, and just gets down low. Coot, you get down, and there's a large as you step your talons on a tree branch.
Oh God. Heh. Oh, fuck. Can I
What do you want to do?
How tall is the grass around here?
Oh boy. Dude. That
If
7
all
came
three
in
of you
upside
just-
down and I thought it was a 1 on the digital dice.
Shit.
Truly.
I was so scared.
So as you
Oh,
guys kind of
man.
lean down, Kook, you see Kook motion for you guys. You guys head up. The grass here is not that high. It's very like, you can see, I would say from where you are, you can see that grass over here in this general direction is much thicker. You could probably hide in it. I will say as you step down, Kook, this troll here turns around and looks directly at you. And you see it, you hear it yell out. And the other trolls kind of turn around. And you guys roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I'm
Fuck it.
gonna be a great DM. It rolled a natural 20.
Of course.
It rolled a
Because what I was
natural-
gonna say is like,
Fuck.
hopefully
Sam.
hopefully Kook like realized that he's like made a noise so we could like use
Yeah,
nature's
but-
veil, but I feel like that wouldn't
Nah,
really work.
like, yeah.
Act natural, make bird sounds.
How did both of you crit?
I don't know.
I
Both of you
hate it
get-
here. I hate going first.
I mean, maybe you won't. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe these trolls will go first. Who knows?
Think of it as a way
Maybe.
to truly do damage before you have to do
Really?
cleric things
Truly.
Easy.
with your
Got the-
omega
got the
powerful
flow
spells.
chart.
It's right here, buddy.
Hell yeah.
You got the flow chart. Do damage.
Do damage. Oh, Etton's gone last. Oh. As Kook steps down, and it's like a loud crack where like it like echoes through the forest and like a bird flies in the distance. So you see L, you see Kook kind of just frozen in the distance, troll looking at him. It's your move.
Bitch.
Damn,
Wait,
I gotta refresh. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, we're good.
Wicked.
Easy. It is your turn. This troll just turns and looks at Kooked. What are you doing?
This one?
Yes, that's the one that clearly is looking directly at Kooked.
Guiding bolt.
Hell yeah. What level are you casting it?
That wasn't supposed to be first level. I hate it when he does that. I'm supposed to do it.
I will let you, as a friendly DM, I will let you roll. Does it add any attack bonuses? Does that add any, it's just +9 to hit, right? It's internal. Yeah. I think the only level stuff goes with its damage. So this 11 misses. As like it sees you, turns around, and just like, guiding bolt just goes past it, lands into a tree, kind of bursting the tree, and it's like you see that now the troll it's focused on you. So, anything else for your turn?
Hang on. Shit, my fucking. I want my. Can I bring my son out?
And that is a bonus action, yes.
Bang him.
Where are you dropping?
To cast Earth.
Where are you?
No, spiritual weapon is a spell, and so is
oh,
guiding bolt
sorry.
a cantrip?
That's right. You used guiding bolt. You'd have to use a cantrip that is that bonus action speed. That's right. That. So you cannot cast spiritual weapon this turn.
Shit. All right, he's just gonna go in a bush somewhere. He'll be there in a minute.
That's right. So you have your bonus action and movement now.
I will do. Can I do a shield of faith on Cooped?
Unfortunately, you cannot because you can only cast a spell and a cantrip basically. So like if you casted Spirit, Shield of Faith, and then did Ray of Frost, that would be correct. But since you did Guiding Bolt, now there's a limited number of kind of things you can do. You could do a bonus action kind of cantrip, or you can do movement or some ability that is at bonus action speed.
Okay.
But if that is it, if you just want to stay put, that is perfectly viable.
That'll be it.
Okay. Beltha, it is your turn. Maros, you're on deck.
Alright, I love going first. I can do prep without missing anything. I'm gonna go up to here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... Now that we've had that conversation, well, no longer saving Form of Dread or anything like that for important fights, just gonna use it all the time, and goes into Form of Dread.
Oh, you guys
Level up.
see horns sprout out of Velitha's head and a symbol of a triangle, a blue triangle here. Head. Eyes glowing blue. Still your turn. That's your bonus action.
Yeah. And then I'm going to... trying to decide something really quick. I'm going to bring out my Shadow Spawn as Despair.
Ooh, okay. Sure, where are we dropping them? You guys see a warhound just like looking, lusting for battle, and kind of barking at this troll. And the troll kind of reels back as this dog is like kind of chastising it. Um,
Yeah.
it goes after you. What is it doing?
Fruit. All right. Time to swing. Let's do Chilling Rend.
Rend. That is a miss, unfortunately.
It's all good. I don't think I get multi-attack unless it's Fear. Or Fury, I mean.
Fear, yeah, that's correct.
Or no, I do.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
get it. I just get
you
it.
level. You cast it at high level, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I get
Yeah.
it.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. Preordained.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Maros, it's your turn. You're on deck.
All right, so I got a 22 on my stealth. So does that mean he doesn't see me?
It was looking at Coot. I did say that. I did say it was looking at Coot. So you're correct. I'll let you have that.
Does it have any bonuses to perception? You said it rolled.
It rolled a natural
Which
20.
one rolled a natural 20?
The one that was looking
Close
at you.
one, right?
It does. So you're correct. It has a. It's a +2. So it did meet a 22. It did meet a 22. So what I will say is it is aware of you. It is aware of you.
Okay.
You won't be able to get the drop on it. I forgot it does have a +2 to perception.
But it's facing Velitha.
It's facing towards L and Coot though.
Is it too big to get advantage?
From here, I would say that
Okay.
you don't have advantage on this.
Okay.
It's aware as you run out from the tree, it looks down the dog, so the dog is like chastising it. It looks down at the dog, and then it sees you running, but like kind of around it as periphery, and kind of notices you. But you're here right next to it. Though. 17 is a hit. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage.
I'll keep chopping.
16 is a hit.
I'll hit it with a psionic strike.
Sure.
Try to knock it prone.
You're rolling with psionic strike damage.
Do we do basic flanking rules?
I was doing it a lot more on like medium-sized creatures. It's kind of weird on larger stuff, so I kind of haven't really ruled it like that. But I will say that I will allow it with PCs, not summoned creatures.
Did we have a rest, by the way?
Yes, you did.
Long or short?
Mm-hmm. Get a long
That's
one.
crazy.
This crazy. It's kind of like Dylan said. You push the button.
Fucking pieces of shit. Sorry.
You're fine. What save does it need to roll for this?
Strength save DC 15.
DC 15. Okay. As the psionic energy is like poof, buffets it. Oh, what does it say? Does it say anything about size of this? On
No, it's just no, it doesn't say anything about size.
this one, as the psionic energy goes through it, this one is knocked prone. The next attacks on it are at advantage.
I'll poke it.
Roll it one more time for the advantage. Just in case, just in case you crit. Doing another 6 damage to it.
And then a smish.
14
Maybe.
is a miss.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
It is the troll's turn. This one near you is going to stand up proudly, you know. And it's going to swing at you, Maros, for a bite for a 24 to hit. Claw for an 18. Claw for a 10 to hit.
Just
I
the
think
first one.
the 24. So you take 9 points of piercing damage. The trolls to the north here. You see Coot. You see the troll here like pick up a piece of debris, a rock, and hold out hand, kind of testing where you are, and throws a rock at you. At disadvantage. But max range. And it's just, you see it like fly by you and kind of, you feel the wind from it. This one here is going to attempt to throw a rock at you, Veltha. Within range. For a 12 to hit. You see the rock coming and quickly just duck down and just you rock just kind of burst into the earth here and like debris kind of flies up. This one here is going to move here. Attempt to throw a rock at you, Maros, within range for a natural 20.
Bro, he's got fucking aimbot on.
Truly, as a picks up a medium-sized rock and just throws it at you, it impacts you at the right before it impacts you. Hold up a shield, and the shield breaks, and you are hurt by this. You take 35 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. Dory, it is your turn. Coot, you're on deck.
Who threw that?
This one you.
Okay. I'm bringing out the swords.
Actually, it's going to be 39 points of damage, by the way, Mars. 39. Alright, continue. Where are we dropping those swords?
Where are we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping?
Was that 60 feet?
Yeah, you can drop. Yes, that's 60 feet. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right in front of him.
Yeah.
18 hits,
Oh, hell yeah, that hit.
9 force damage.
Yeah, this one takes 9 force damage.
Okay, as I'm running toward the closer one,
Drop your spiritual weapon out for me.
Sure.
You can.
So I'm gonna run up and just right behind this troll, Yori sticks his hand high into the sky, like He-Man pose, and pulls a sword out of space and down onto this thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
And misses.
Yeah, 13, you swing wildly. It knows it's coming and just kind of moves out of the way, but it's surprised that unless you continue.
I'm gonna spin and hit him with the same sword.
21
No, I'm not.
definitely
Well,
hits.
yes, I am.
21 definitely hits.
All right, you know it's coming.
Oh, I do. But my calculator's out right now. You just go, wait. Oh, it's the 14. It's the 14. Okay, that's just the slashing damage.
Oh, true. Yeah.
This is the
'cause
slashing
not
damage.
necrotic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to find my spell slots so I could mark those off. So it's 48 radiant damage and 22 force damage.
As you bring the Heligon Greatsword down on it, you see runes and the technology of the sword, like things go through it, and just divine and force energy erupts from the Greatsword, slashing into the troll, and the troll just lumbers back and falls into the ground, dead.
Oh, good. Okay. If he had still been up, he would have been knocked prone anyway.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
No, it's my bonus action and action. Let's see, where did I start? I started behind the tree, right?
Behind the tree, yes. You have a little bit more movement.
Went from here.
Yeah, y'all really just killed the troll in just in one round. Damn. Okay. Okay, shawty.
All right,
Okay.
that ends my turn.
It is the Ettin's turn. The Ettin is going to move here and end its turn. Kook, it is your turn. You see Yori dispatch the troll that was looking directly at you, and you see 3 more trolls and a large, giant creature.
How tall is this?
The big
wait,
kind
hold
of
on.
moss-covered rock. I would say it's
Yeah, this
as
way.
tall as some of the small trees, so you can kind of climb up on that and be like 15 feet or so off the ground.
And how tall are the trolls?
The trolls are... I hate you for making me think about this. They are... I would say they're taller than Yori, and Yori's what, like, almost 8 foot, correct? They're about,
foot,
like...
yeah.
Yeah. So they're about, like, 10 to, like, 12 feet. The Ettin, on the other hand, is, like, almost 2 stories, so it's, like, 14 to 15 feet.
Okay. I am just going to go ahead and go back onto the top of this tree. And I'm gonna take some pop shots at this guy.
Sure. Which one, sorry?
The Siamese headed guy. I
Oh,
forgot
the
what-
Ettin. Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah, and yes.
You did not just say that.
Hello?
Hello? Natural
Oh,
20?
what?
This dude rolled a 30?
What kind of arrow are you shooting with this
the
one? I just want to know for a friend.
You know that in a like DM's guide, it defines miraculous and impossible success at like 26.
So like, what's that? What kind of arrow are you pulling up with Moonfire as you get in the tree and pull back an arrow? What arrow are you pulling back?
We are pulling back a... What arrow are we pulling back? That is a very fantastic question, I will say. You know, I think
Just asking.
we're doing a blinding light arrow,
Like a radiant arrow? Okay.
radiant arrow.
All right. Give me the damage here. Give me the damage. All right.
So
So
we need the damage.
Again, there.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta. Okay.
A cool 40 damage
Yeah, I think
from
that's a
one
cool.
attack.
You said a radiant.
Yeah.
Well, 4 radiant, 3 radiant.
Yeah. Literally 30 on the 30 damage, just straight up.
Right off the rocker.
Yeah, you aim at one of the heads of the Etten, and you see it like kind of see you're aiming at it, and like instinctively it moves its shoulder, but it like hits it directly in the shoulder, and you see it just stumble back onto this large tree behind it. 30 points of damage to it. Continue. It's still your turn.
Well, let's go again.
Why is it not 40 damage?
Is it 40? Wait.
Yeah. If there's no reductions or bonus here, this should just be 30. Or 40, sorry.
Wait. Plus. He did radiant damage. Plus 3, plus 4. It's 30 damage.
I was counting both fire and...
Fire and, yeah.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm lucky rolling.
Sure, you can. That's a dirty 20. Yep. Okay, that's a hit.
20.
This guy's hitting.
Another radiant arrow dealing 15 points of damage.
And then... I guess to sort of finalize things.
Yeah, the icing on the top.
Shit.
A gathering swarm, sure.
Yeah, a good old gathering swarm.
You guys see as Kook releases the radiant arrow, mid-travel, it bursts into these birds made of pure starlight and constellations, and the second arrow hits him in the shoulder. First it hits him in the shoulder. Second arrow bursts into these ravens of twilight, and they start pecking at both the heads. You see it swatting at these birds. They got an extra 7 points of damage. Anything else for your turn? Jesus.
Yeah, that was 50, basically 50 points of fucking damage.
50 points of
Holy
damage. Yeah. Oh, he has his glasses. He has gamer glasses on. That's why. Gamer goggles are on.
The thing is, like, I should have like fucking. I was too starstruck from that fucking crit.
You should have Hunter's Mark.
I should have put like. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, whatever.
You gotta think about it
is what
before. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
Is that it for your turn? It's great.
Hold on. Let me just double pick one thing really quick.
She's measuring.
Yes.
She's measuring. I know what that means. And as a
I'm
DM, I'm quaking. I'm quaking.
I will move to this mossy rock.
The moss rock. Yeah, roll me a dexterity saving throw as you land on it.
Yes. Dex save.
You
He's just rolling
land,
today.
You land on it, not even losing your footing, just talons into the moss. You're sure-footed. Elle, it is your turn. Veltha, you're on deck.
Wait, hang on, I forgot to measure. Can I use Healing Word on Mars?
You
first
can. You can.
Where is it?
It's bonus action spell. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Wow,
Didn't-
okay, well that was
9 points of damage to you, Maros.
9 points of damage.
Healing received. Anything else for your
Okay.
turn?
yeah. I wanna use I wanna move.
Sure.
Is it 30 feet? You can
Yeah, you
move?
have 30 feet of movement for sure. Or you could take the
Okay.
action to dash, but you're probably using it for a cantrip or something.
Yes. And then I want to use, I guess, Toll of the Dead.
Toll the Dead on who?
This one in front.
This one? Sure, yeah. Yeah, give me the roll. Is Toll the Dead a save or is it just attack? Just roll it, and I'll.
Is the target missing any of its hit points?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, I swear to God.
Okay, you look out. You look out at each of these individuals. You see that this troll that you're aiming at is looking healthy. It has not been affected by
Okay.
anyone in battle.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. These guys are unwise. Blessed Strikes is in there too. I forgot how cracked you are. It rolled a 9, so it's taking 22 points of damage.
Yeah, fucked. I think that's it.
Okay, Velpa, it is your turn.
Boy, have I got a turn for you.
Oh, well, sure, Morris, you're on deck.
First of all, let me move this guy over here really quick before I forget. Oh, if I can move that far, let me check. I can't. We're good. I'm gonna step out of the way. This tree. And we're gonna... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast, but spend a sorcery point for the first time in recorded history as well.
Holy
To
shit.
do twin spell.
So, I don't think
You can.
Jeez.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Twin spell for Eldritch Blast?
You can do it on cantrips, buddy.
Yeah,
I
but
checked.
on
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast is a multi-beamed thing?
But it's not multi-target.
Not multi-target.
You can only use it on things that are incapable of targeting more than one.
More than one thing. Okay.
Eldritch Blast is not a multi-target spell.
That is...
It's one attack, 3 damage. Or I guess it technically maybe is, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's multi-bolted.
Let me see here. Because it's... I can fire more than one beam, but it doesn't... I guess like technically I can... You know what? Whatever. Well, I'll say that's fair enough, and I'll use Firebolt, dude. Don't worry about it. I'll use
There you go.
my other cantrip. And that's great because I can use more sorcery stuff anyways. I'm gonna... Does that hit?
14 is 14 is just close. It's so close.
Fine, we go again. This one hits.
Oh, yep. That.
And great news for you. I'm turning this into necrotic damage.
Oh man, he's
And roll
learning.
another- yeah. Velithus leveled up. I was holding back in character.
Smile.
So here comes another D10.
Yep.
8 more damage.
Christ.
And that is also going to hit the one next to it. So both of these guys are taking that.
Oh, I forgot
25.
that's what it does.
Twin spell, baby.
And
And yeah. And it's 25 necrotic.
one speed to more than one creature. That's right. That is correct. Yeah. 21 fire damage. So as you guys see Veltha hold out her hand, you see a blue flame manifest and just shoot at both of these trolls. Actually, as it moves, it like splits off, hitting both of them. Each is going to take 21 points of fire damage.
It's like 2 spiraling flames that split at the last second.
Jesus Christ.
And anyways,
That's
another free action. They're afraid of me. Wisdom save.
That's right.
DC 16.
Y'all are gaming tonight. I like it.
Yeah. I literally have been ignoring my free actions tab on purpose until I stopped being a pussy bitch about my past.
Truly. It's good that you guys had a little conversation in character, you know. What do I know? All right. And they need to make wisdom saving throws?
Oh, the reason is, yes, and the reason for it is because everyone besides Yori knew Velth, which was just like a weak druid who couldn't do shit in combat and was always missing and rolling 3s.
True.
It'd be very strange if all of a sudden she comes out of the void and is a fucking insane wizard.
All right. Wisdom saving throw for both. What's the spell save DC?
16.
16. Okay. First one, the one next to your Warhound, makes it on an 18.
That's fucked up.
The
See,
one-
when he said they're unwise, I was like, they'll pass for me though.
Yeah. You know, gotta give myself a little luck sometimes. The one near the spiritual weapon rolls a natural 20.
Yep, sounds about right. Anyways, they're not afraid. They are actually
Yeah.
vibing.
They're burned though. You can see them as the fire burns on them. They're like trying to pet it out, and they're actually visibly scared, not of you, but of the fire. The dog. Sorry, dog goes ahead.
Dog's turn.
Hound.
Dreadful scream.
Oh yeah.
Once again, a
Same
DC 16.
for both of them, correct?
Yep, for everyone within 30 feet.
30 feet.
So this big one too.
Even that. Okay. The two trolls.
Yep.
An 18 from the one next to the dog.
This is actually fucked up.
A 4 from the one next to the spiritual weapon.
Talking.
The Etten, on the other hand, is going to... What's a roll? You see one of the heads looks at the dog. The other head is not looking. And it's going to make this roll. Even with both of the heads looking out for each other, this one, each of them turns and hears a from the dog. And it is afraid. You see it even inches back behind this boulder.
Nice. Multi-attack. Chilling Rant on the one right next to it.
Yeah. 23
13.
hits.
That is my turn. Actually, I'm gonna have
It's
the dog step back.
Oh, did it? So it used the scream as as its action, correct?
I guess I was wondering if that counts as an attack.
No, it doesn't count as an attack. It counts as using its action.
I see. Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
get rid of that damage. I wasn't sure because it's on the same category as everything else.
Yeah, it's so yeah on
Roll20.
I forgot on NPC actions. Unless multi attack says like it does this and takes 2 attacks, it's usually just that's a single action.
Then we're good to get rid of that 13, and he steps
All
back.
right. It's gonna attempt to make an attack of opportunity on it.
For sure.
Or with one of its claws. For 23 to hit, it takes 14 slashing damage here. I think the 23 hits, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty tanky. It's pretty tanky now, right?
Let me see.
It's should be like what, an 18 AC or
I
something?
threw it at spell Or
Highest
yeah,
spell
let's
slot.
look at it. It has a AC of 15 right now.
Maros, it is your turn. Yori, you're on deck. You just heard this war hound just yell out, and you see the trolls like visibly running away from it. Bonus action, second win? Hell yeah.
And then
What are we doing?
I'll fly right. No, I'll walk. I'll walk right here.
What I'll say that through this section here is definitely difficult terrain. So it's going to be double movement just through these these multiple squares here. So if you burn,
Okay, I'll fly.
you can just burn a psionic dice to fly, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just a special interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I will do the old smash and poke.
Okay. 6 damage to the on the first hit.
Actually, I
okay.
guess I don't have to do that,
Jeez.
but
Okay.
great.
This is going to be.
I'm gonna try to knock it prone.
So we're
too.
doing brutal critical. So this is going to be a 6 and a 6 and an 8 on this one. -6, -8, and minus another 8 on a sonic strike. This thing's looking pretty fucked up.
Is it prone though?
Oh, you're spinning. Okay, for a strength saving throw, EC 15. It is standing.
Damn.
It is standing
Oh.
tall, proud. Anything
I got
else?
one more.
You got one more, yeah. 15 is a hit. This thing,
Alright.
you slash into it, cut its Achilles tendon, and it's like, "Ugh." You see it kind of. I would say you see it with that slash. It's holding kind of this in its inner thigh. It's looking very hurt. Very hurt. It is the troll's turn. The one in front of you, Maros, is going to try and swing at you in desperation. The bite attack. Claw and a claw. For a 19. The only one hitting is a 19. For
19
11.
misses.
19 misses?
2-8.
Oh, you have. That's right. That's right.
Let's go.
That is correct. You have what, 21 AC right now?
It's just 20.
It's 20 AC, that's right. Yeah, as it tries to desperate, you just like see the claw marks coming. They're slow because it's badly hurt. And this next one though is going to move. It's gonna move. It did not like the Veltha fire magic on it. It's going to throw a rock at you for a 26 to hit. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's going to be. Psionic Shield goes up. This will be a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. To hold concentration on your dog. Veltha.
Oh, well.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw as you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Actually, wait a minute. It's feared, right? What's the source of its fear? Is it you or is it the dog?
The dog, technically.
Okay.
I don't know, because it's always weird because it's my spell save DC, but I think the dog is the one who screamed, so.
Yeah, that's right. And wildly, it throws this rock at you. You're taking 18 at the last second. You're about to take 26, but at the last second, a shield of force comes up protecting you for some of that damage. You only take 18. I'll need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw at advantage, obviously.
So I'm taking 18 because of the shield.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
God, I left temporary health. I'm taking 1 actual damage.
That's right.
And you need concentration. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, DC 18. Isn't it at advantage for you?
Yes.
You hold concentration. Taking 18 points of bludgeoning damage, you hold concentration on your summoned Shadow Spawn. The last troll here is going to try and throw a rock at L. For a 15 to hit. That misses you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yori, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. How much movement do I have to spend to get on top of this rock that's in the way?
You should roll me.
Do I have to spend my action to climb this thing?
You have to roll me in athletics for sure to climb this. It's as high, as tall as some of these trees, and like I said, these trees are like what that between that 10 to 40 foot range. So you spend athletics.
13's not good enough.
Nah, you can climb this, but you're gonna have to burn probably your action to climb this. You try to get some handles on it, but the moss is very wet and slick. It's hard to get good handholds here. If you want to push it, you'll have to use your action.
Nah, I'm just gonna go here.
Okay.
I use my action to do an Eldritch Blast instead.
Sure. On which one?
Okay.
On which one?
The one by my sword.
Okay. Give me the damage.
Gain.
12 points of force damage. Right.
How many beams? 3 at 11th level?
You're what? What level now? Yeah, it's 3. Here. Yep. Give me the 12. That's a hit. That is also a hit.
Does 16 hits. Okay.
Yep. Hit. 1 damage. That's
Unfucking
Poggers.
fortunate.
That's also Poggers.
Pain.
I thought he was dead, but then he's not because he hit 3.
That is very unfortunate, to say the least. Very, very unfortunate. That the
That's-
in
That's, I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon.
for sure. You still have bonus action with that. That's a hit. You know what? We're doing damage. You're doing damage, and I love it. You know,
We love damage in
we
this
love
household.
damage in this house. You already know it. That's the end of your turn. It is the Ettin's turn. It is going to move. First, it's going to rage. And then it is going to move toward... Is it fear in line of sight? It can't move there, right? Can't move actively toward its sphere. It is going to rage and then use its action to dash. Oh. you know what? It's going to rage, and then you guys see this. You guys don't see this. Cooked, you see it. It grabs this large tree here in its hands. And as it steps here, it throws this tree in the direction of Elle and Velitha. I need Elle and Velitha to roll me a dexterity saving throw. As this tree comes flying, it hits and destroys some of these trees in the way and knocks into the both of you, kind of knocking you over. All of this area in here is now difficult terrain as the tree soars through it, breaking through rocks, trees. Everything gets knocked over, debris flying. Both of you are going to take a sizable amount of damage.
I'm wrong. We'll see how much damage I take before I say this. Before I use my reaction when I don't need to.
Josh is busting out the calculator.
You already know.
You already know.
Each of you takes 42 bludgeoning damage as this tree comes flying towards you, hitting you, knocking you prone.
You wanna like suck my dick or something? What?
Damn.
Damn.
Wait, how much damage did you
40,
take?
42 bludgeoning damage.
War.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm vibing. I'm like bordering on this.
Boarding on yellow. That is its turn.
And I...
Cooped, it is your turn. You just see trees, debris, rocks.
Guess not.
What's up?
I was saying, I don't know, like, I'm knocked prone.
Yes.
Is there really any reactions I can take here?
What
I'm
are you
knocked
What are you
prone?
trying to do?
A rebuke of heck?
You could, yes. You could hellish rebuke. For sure. What level are you casting it at?
This is just one.
1. This is a dexterity.
Think so? Let me see. Yeah, DC 16.
Rolled 17. It's taking 6. Or sorry.
Yeah, 6.
You round up, yeah, 6. 6 points of fire damage. Hooked, is your turn. You've seen, in a fit of fear and rage, this Etten throws a large tree at your party. I need also, with that 42, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, by the way. Keep your dog up. I think it's going to be half of it is the DC. The DC is 21. Yeah, you're fine.
Also, I did damage to it. It needs to do a fear check
It's already feared.
of my dog.
That's right. So the source would be you two. All right. Wisdom saving throw. It is. You see it wildly looking at you. It's kind of going behind the rock. Both heads looking at you, the dog, eyes wide with fear.
Alright.
Cooked, it is your turn. Elle, you're on deck.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do what we usually do.
Hell yeah. Who's this on?
It's the
The big boy?
Ethan again. Yes.
Hell yeah. Give me a damn. Still radiant arrows?
Yes. Actually, yes, they're still keeping radiant
Still
arrows.
radiant
Here.
arrows. Okay.
I'm also going to roll Hail of Thorns at a level 3
On to which?
onto the Ethan.
On the okay. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. All right, so minus 14. You know what? These guys aren't very dexterous, so we're gonna roll this
DC
one.
13.
DC 13. We're gonna pray. That is a 7. Takes 24 points of piercing damage as you shoot the radiant arrow.
Let's go.
The constellation of an archer aims down at it. Arrows and holes going inside this Eden. It's Eden just beard of two sources raging. It is kind of hurt.
Big owie. Well, we ain't done yet,
This is piercing
Captain.
damage. So.
Yes.
Last
Lucky
one
roll.
Is, okay. Okay.
Okay.
You're lucky,
All right,
alright.
well,
Double 12s.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Well, either way, my swarm will still hang in there, Do some additional.
This is also piercing damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And from my final bit, I am going to move again to the top of this tree now.
For sure. Elle, it is your turn. You are knocked prone, reeling from that tree, hitting you, knocking you completely on your ass. The tree
What
is.
does that mean?
You can use a half of your movement to stand up. Here.
Oh, and then I can do everything else.
Correct. Yep.
Right.
Or
okay.
stay down, and it would have disadvantage throwing things at you.
True. But the choice is yours.
I'm just saying.
Can I still do stuff sitting down?
Yeah, you can do stuff prone. Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll
It's just like things
I'm
have
gonna sit.
melee
Only uses your
attackers.
movement, so.
Yeah, melee attackers have advantage on you, but ranged attackers have disadvantage.
Okay, well,
I'm not letting them get any closer.
I want to use false life on myself.
Oh, very smart. Does that give you temporary HP?
Yes.
Geez, that's like a whole person of temporary HP. Yeah.
Yes.
You channel this divine energy from Mott as obsidian armor, kind of over your, kind of outlining kind of your dress. Obsidian armor like clicks onto you.
Look at the material components. It's definitely
Yeah, I
wine.
did. I did.
It's wine. Hell yeah,
I-
we splashing.
Absolutely. I absolutely got me some booze.
Hell yeah. It's
Hell
Elle's
yeah.
favorite.
Ouch, that hurt. Good thing I brought my pocket champers.
Yeah, real quick, Josh, friendly game, I fucked up. I can only do the fear thing with Form of Dread once per turn, so this guy's not afraid of.
Not afraid of you. Okay.
Only afraid of the dog.
I'm sorry. Okay. Cool shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Anything else for your turn? Bonus actions, movement.
Can I get my son out? Yeah. Or nah?
To use
course,
false life, you cannot get him out.
Well, he sleeps somewhere.
He's that toad is having a good time.
He's sleeping. Can I heal everybody else? As in, like, mass healing word or not?
Not because you used the false life on yourself. That used your action as.
I'm pretty sure
that's
healing
fine.
word's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action, but you can't do a level spell in the same turn. If that
Right.
makes sense. You have to use a level spell and a cantrip,
Seriously.
and they have to work in the action economy.
Okay, got you. Spirit Shroud is a cantrip.
Also a spell.
Yeah, also a level spell.
Also,
Spirit Shroud is the cantrip?
It's not.
Yes.
It's not a cantrip. It's not a cantrip. That is a that's a level spell, 3rd level. But
It
you
has,
still,
it has the little. Am I stupid?
it's a concentration spell.
Oh, concentration.
It's a concentration spell.
So maybe a little
The
bit,
wrong
but only a
C.
little bit.
Only a
Click
little.
on spells and scroll all the way up.
For you two cantrips. I think
Cantrips
You-
will say at will, not cast.
think
Gotcha,
all
gotcha.
you can do is either move. Yeah, all you can do is either move or use your bonus action to harness divine power or something like that. You can't really do much else right now.
You know what? I'm gonna sit.
Okay. Velitha, reeling from this damage, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do the twinned spell Firebolt one more time.
So smart.
Also convert it to necrotic once again.
Yep.
Unfucking fortunate. I'm gonna keep failing the first one and I'm never gonna be allowed to cast this twice. The second one always comes through.
Yeah, the second one is a hit. It's going to be
24 necrotic.
24 necrotic. Oh, so we're hitting this one here, and then the other damage goes
Both of
to
these
that
two
one.
trolls.
Fucking
Yep.
hell.
Sorcery points are gone.
Okay. I see. Use your bonus action to split to. Oh, okay.
I use my
brain-
bonus action to cast cantrip
Yeah,
once more.
yeah, okay. I was like, what's going on? I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus
that's why I'm sad that the
Christ.
first firebolt keeps missing.
Keeps
this could do
missing
way
because it would
more
be hella damage. Yeah.
Yeah, because one
um,
firebolt's basically a little bit worse than my Eldritch Blast. Like,
So
barely
as this blue flame streaks across again, this one next to you, Maros, gets hit by the flame and starts burning up, and it goes down. This one to the. This is what 20. You said 20. Yeah, shit. This one next ahead of you, Yori, is going to take the fire, goes into it, and it looks badly hurt, burning by necrotic fire. Anything else? It's your dog's turn.
yeah, basically. Chilling Rend will be used on this one.
Sure. 15 is a hit. That's
Let's
it.
go.
As this thing. What does this dog do?
What's the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing as it kills this troll?
Once the fire comes through and strikes both of them, kills this one. This one's reeling back. The dog like jumps up and like grabs the troll by the arm and like pulls it down and smashes it into the earth with it.
Holy fuck. You see the dog just full on attack dog. Pull this troll down, knocking its head against the ground. There's a rock like jetted out from the ground, just like pss, head hits the rock and just blood dripping on the rock. Anything else for your turn?
The dog's gonna. How much movement did I use? I used 25. Dog will use the last. How much does it have? Let me check.
He has what, 30 or 40?
I think it has 40 because it's a dog. Yeah, it's 40. So I got
40, yeah.
15 more.
Yeah, 15 more feet of movement.
I'll move him right here.
Oh, visibly scared of this thing. It's trying to.
He's scared. That's right.
Maros, it is your turn. As the two trolls in front of you, you don't even get a chance to swing on these two trolls as they just get burned by necrotic fire.
Oh, sorry. I used my movement to stand up, by the way. I didn't say that.
Okay,
on my
that's fine.
turn. I used
That's
half
fine.
of it to stand up, and I'll use like a little bit more to push up a little bit.
For sure.
That's it.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inebriating breath weapon.
Sure. That is a DC what now?
Con saving throw DC 12.
Constitution save. Okay. You know, sometimes you just design a battle and you think about that battle and then you roll a natural 1 and
I'm shocked that this
Everything
boss
about
is
it
getting hit by our
doesn't
status
go away.
effects. Like, I'm actually surprised that the boss is getting
very
hit by the
very
status.
dexterous, very strong, but like not wise or not dexterous, you know, very con heavy, very strength heavy, but not wise or dex heavy. He's getting fucked by you guys. He's incapacitated.
This it's called
To be honest, it makes sense. We are
They're filled with
good at-
determination, dude.
You guys
Really?
got
Very
plugged.
satisfying.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Most of us are
Forming it all.
built to break the spirit of our enemies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
RP
This thing
wins,
is
dude.
incapacitated. I mean, truly, just had that conversation or just together, working as a unit. Mars, it's incapacitated. Well, I have to look that up in the book again, but you know,
Until the start of my next turn.
until the start of your next turn. Sure.
Godspeed.
Can't take actions or reactions. Cool.
And then we smish.
No doubt, no doubt. Okay.
Bro, fuck it.
That's his second crit this fight. He's had 3 turns and crit twice.
Gurk.
That was
Gurk.
that's better damage than the last one. I know we're doing brutal crits, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
hop on
Keep
these
going.
guys.
Fif-
Turn knock
15
them
points. 15 points of damage on the crit, and then 5 into this. All right. So the slashing damage. Okay. And then 5 force damage. Okay.
I'm gonna try to knock it prone too.
I'm sure you are.
yeah, I
Strength.
just found the. Are you streaming this one?
Yes, I am.
Never mind. I don't want it in the VOD.
Okay.
Never mind.
I don't want it in the VOD. I'll type it in Discord.
It succeeds at a 25 on this one.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to recover a psionic die,
Sure, yeah.
and then I think I have 1 left here. Then I'm gonna action search.
Yeah. So this is going to be the slashing damage. Okay.
And, I'll do the lightning breath weapon, which is a dex saving throw DC 12.
Okay. Dex saving throw. Said guy's not very dexterous, so we're gonna pray. You said DC what now?
DC 12.
It succeeds.
Okay. I don't even think half damage is relevant with that number.
Damage achieved.
I'll do this.
That is a hit.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, it is the last troll's turn. This troll is going to move toward you, Maros, and attempt to finish you. All right, let's see what it's doing here. It's going to make a bite attack for 12, claw attack for 16, for a 9. It misses all. Yori, it's your turn.
That troll's doing Lord's work.
Oh, good. I can get up next to it. Wow, I can actually make it way farther than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And as I come past this guy, I'm just gonna do the big damage.
Onto the troll.
21 hits. Says. Yeah.
Okay, yes, 21 definitely hits.
And I'm on second level slots, so it would be radiant and force damage.
Okay, so minus.
Hold on, the fucking Ian is now on a fucking yellow oh my lord, man.
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm just fucking... How... Never mind.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
Probably something heinous like 400 health points or some shit there.
I'll tell you after. Yeah, all of this damage goes through as you swing the Heligon Greatsword down into this troll. Anything else for your turn?
That's one attack. I can do that again.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Maybe not.
That's a hit.
16 hits. All right.
What the fuck?
16 slashing damage off the first hit. Okay.
Yeah. How many times can I can do Elder Smite once, but I can do
Once. We
Divine
can
Smite.
Divine Smite.
Again.
I guess.
So that would just be 2d8 radiant damage. 6. I'll take it.
Damn it.
Damage achieved.
We're strong.
You're kind of strong. I mean, the Eden hasn't had a chance to do anything.
Mm-mm.
So
Throw a tree.
he's going to do something. He did throw a tree, that's right. He's going to do something. He's going to... We'll give your bonus action. You can swing with the, what's it called, by the way?
Yeah, the spiritual weapon. Yeet. Does the 17 hit an
That is a miss. 17 is a miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
I need Yori and Maros to roll me a dexterity saving throw. And I need to get out dice.
You have a +4 to that. So you got a 24. And I got a 25.
Nice.
Let's go.
10 out of 10.
I didn't realize every time you
Yes,
level up
this
in
is-
D&D, you actually get like weighted die.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
this
crazy.
is like the
all
goated,
matting.
fucking fight for us.
Seriously.
All right. So as like you see both of the heads feared, one head breathes out cold breath on the two of you. Rolled kind of low. That's all right.
I'd like to think that we both just like, not quite matrix dodge, but jump out of the way in opposite directions at the same time.
You're taking eight cold damage.
Oh shit! I'm resistant to this. Fuck yeah. Fuck you.
Taking 8 cold damage. So this is already half. So it was 16, half to 8. The next head is going to breathe fire. It's going to be... (26 to half to 13 fire damage). And that is going to be its turn. So in total you took what?
That was the admin, right?
Yeah, you took 21 damage total. 8 cold, 13 fire. On both of you.
Okay.
That is going to be its turn. Coot, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. So because of Maros's sort of spell, the Eden can't make any reaction throws, right?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah. How long was that guy incapacitated?
Until Maros' turn.
Yeah, until the
I
start of my
forgot. So
E4 gore.
E4 gore. Don't worry about that damage. That
How
didn't
much was
have
it again?
that.
21.
Yeah, it was 21. Yeah, don't worry about that. E4 gore. That's right. You can't take actions or reactions. So he didn't do jack
Alright.
shit that turn. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, let me just keep doing what I'm doing here. Thank you very much.
The 24 definitely hits.
And we do that.
Still a radiant arrow. That's
The
20 points
radiant.
of damage. Okay.
And then we're gonna also do another level 3 Hail of Thorns.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so dexterity saving throw. DC 13. That is a failure.
Nice.
This guy just keeps failing.
Yeah.
Dude, he sucks.
True.
He's just a coward leader. That's all he is.
Yep.
Exactly.
Two
Eight.
faces, both of them pussies.
Yep. Anything else for your turn? Continue.
Yep, keep going. We keep going. And finally.
21 is a, or sorry, 20 is a hit in the gathering storm. So.
Do a damage.
Do damage.
I mean, look how I'm damaging him.
It's an
All right.
awfully hot Cheeto cop.
Hmm?
Oh, what now?
What else?
Oh.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna stay in this tree. It's
I'm
cozy.
sure you are. Elle, it is your turn.
Shit.
Okay.
I would say
Now.
didn't cover, but clearly he can throw trees through other trees.
I think
so-
staying down is the best cover you got, and hope it bounces over you like a movie.
For real.
Yeah, I thought I was safe when I was behind this tree and he threw it, but nope. He went through 3
It
trees.
literally just broke. It broke through all of those trees. All those. So a lot. It's difficult terrain here.
Oh yeah.
And
So
this-
She's barely entering the zone.
You're,
for it.
you're right. They're correct. Yeah, you're just outside the zone of difficult terrain.
Inside the
Yeah.
Bermuda Triangle here.
Yep. She's measuring. I'm quaking.
He's measuring at my son,
Son.
Size queen.
my boy,
ribbit.
boy,
Ribbit. He gonna
It.
whip his over.
ribbit.
Ribbit.
All right. What's he attacking? What'd you cast him as, by the way?
Croak,
Fuck
motherfucker.
me.
A tail whips. Does not do what you want it to do.
He just got off break.
Yeah. He
You
was
just
enjoying his
woke up.
time in the swamp. You woke him up.
Oh,
He's
God.
drowsy. He'll figure it out.
He's got this.
That has to stop.
And then I can use any action now, right?
Yes. Any action-based cantrip that you want to use.
Can't be a spell.
It can be a cantrip.
Right, okay. Ray of Frost?
Yeah. Who are you hitting? You trying to hit?
I mean, I'll just do this one.
Okay. Give me an
Eliminate.
attack roll. Kill him. End him. 22
that
hits.
was almost a 1. That was almost a 1.
Ooh, hey,
it's
we're
gonna
living.
The
cry.
virtual dice makes you live on the edge, dude.
24 points
Literally.
of damage. You
Yeah.
hold out the gauntlet of true ice. Hold out a finger and just shoot a shard of ice into this. It sinks into like the chest of this creature. This creature is hurt.
Our friendship is mighty.
Yeah, why don't you guys you got a little talk around the fire or something? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. This thing is looking as like, and the shard of ice does not melt instantly. Like this is an actual solid shard of ice sticking inside of this troll.
Good. If that troll is not at like 1 HP, I'm gonna flip my lid. I swear.
Velitha, it's just your turn.
British people just be making up sayings, dog. That's just crazy. That's a lot. Saying that like it's a real thing. I'm
It
gonna flip
is.
my lid. Okay, dude.
It's dead ass a thing.
Anyway, I'm gonna move up right here. Get the tree out of my way a little bit. Get a better view of this guy.
Yeah, sure.
And let's see. We're just gonna hit him with the classics. The Eldritch Blast, the spears.
Okay. First one is a hit.
He's fucking owned.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, the crit already came in.
Oh, it came through.
Yeah, it came
Nice.
through.
Don't you add the
The proficiency. I add the modifier to crits, yeah.
so that's another 4 on top of the 14 crit damage.
Yep. Yes, it is.
All right, and then let's just use that another damage roll that I just did. Was minus. Let's just use that 6
yeah,
for this
6,
next
yeah.
roll.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
It doesn't hit anyways.
Yeah,
So
it does not hit. You're correct. So
Alright,
this
and-
let me just do a little.
Yeah,
just
go ahead
do-
before
do
I
a
keep
little.
going.
Yeah, hey, you know, just give me a moment.
so we don't get lost in the rolls with that crit throwing everything off. So it's just 26, I think.
Yep. Damn. You guys are so smart. This guy hasn't been able to do anything. 19 is a hit. Yeah.
Again.
24 is a hit.
Again.
Describe to me how Velitha ends this Etten.
The whole time I'm walking up, I'm just like using my wand and shooting like spear after spear after spear after spear into this thing, just impaling it like Boromir in the chest repeatedly over and over. And then these last two, I aim for their faces.
You hit the Etten with the blue war paint, and you see the red Etten look at its twin, and says something. Does anyone speak giant? here?
Surely Yori does.
Yes, very much so.
I was gonna say no shot, but I don't.
It says, "Brother, is this a glorious death?" And the other, as he says that, you see the other spear just poof, hit into its head, directly into its skull, and then it falls over, dead.
Just me, I roll the damage. Just for me.
Yeah, just,
The biggest hit of them all.
he's already dead.
This is the biggest hit of them all. Truly the finisher.
He's dead, bro. He's dead.
He's dead, bro.
I was just curious. I seeing the roll and not the damage, I was like freaking out inside. I was like, I needed it. I need the damage.
I will allow you to move the other one to the.
To this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, total damage. If he was already dead with my 11, then yeah.
Yeah, he was already dead with the 11. He had exactly 11 HP left, by the way.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
Lucky
I can't-
number 11.
Yeah, I think that's looking fucked up. Aros, it's your turn.
Hold on.
Oh, it says
I
dog,
have a
dog.
I got a dog.
Yeah,
That's looking
I
very
forgot
nice.
you got a dog.
What the dog doing? Rolling up.
I'm gonna roll up.
Oh,
See ya.
Okay, I pull up.
bruh.
Alright, I pull up. So this dog, what does it do to end this troll?
It comes running around the bend here, right? And it jumps on the corpse of this one as it falls and uses that extra height to jump and bite this guy in the face. Or on
You
the
see
neck, I
it
mean.
bite right in the neck, and it's like you see it holding and not even letting go. Just as it tries to flail and rip it off, the troll just hits the ground, and you see your hound with blood in its maw. As these creatures go down, in the distance you hear the sound of galloping.
Ahead of us or behind us?
Ahead of you.
As if. Who could that be?
I swear to God.
can I roll a,
3 in the fucking morning.
You're fine.
Can't roll a history.
Roll me a history check right now. L, I need you to roll me a history check, honestly, too.
Okay.
Cooch, you don't know who these people are, but roll me a history check.
Oh, daddy. Oh,
Natural
daddy.
20. You tense up like you're already tired, bled, hurting, and you tense up like you're going to fight again, and you know that this armor is familiar. These are knights of gold, much like the ones that serve under your father.
Oh.
But this is not that unit, obviously. They're too far
Yeah.
from there. And you just like relax and you hear, "Whoa! Hold. Is everyone okay?" One of the knights kind of sounds like, we saw the commotion in the woods. And you
Yuri like sloshes blood off of the chest plate, like presses it down and brushes it off like it's an apron.
Completely uninjured, sir.
and you see it's like, "Are you guys traveling to Fort Kennar? We can escort you."
Well, let's get really quick. Just drop this.
Oh, yo, give me a sleight of hand, real fast.
Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand.
And also drop Form of Dread.
Yeah, like quickly as like you see them come up, you like quickly just turn and drop Form of Dread. And they don't see. Oh, one sec. I'm not gonna say they don't see.
Okay.
They look around, look at you, and they didn't notice that you're magic or anything. They look over you, all of you, and Emma will call out and be like, she was hiding kind of behind, like, we're okay. If you're gonna offer us escort, that would be very helpful. And she'll look at you, Coot, kind of nodding and kind of trying to see what your say-so on that is. But Elle, you're familiar with, these are the Knights of Gold, Knights of Protectors of Arvin and the realm. I'm like, warm up. We will have some of the knights clear these trolls' bodies. And you hear one, like, another troll attack? How many is that this week? This month, even? Like, and you can see, like, the captain, like, that's enough. Let's handle our business. You two escort these to Fort Kennar. Make sure that they're taken care of. With the rest of us here, we'll clear these trolls' bodies. And continue our patrol. And like, yes, Captain. And you guys are...
Friends, are we going to Fort Kennar or continuing to Calico?
Let's go to the fort.
Is it on the way?
One of the knights overhears you as he, like, kind of wrangling you all. He's like, you guys are heading to Calico? You have to go through Fort Kennar to kind of get there, so be a great place to stop, especially after this ordeal you've just had. And does anyone need any healing of any kind? Are you guys okay?
I could use a little healing.
Yeah, me too, please.
You see, one of the knights gives you each 10 points of lay on hands.
Sick.
Like, here. And you guys travel the next 2 days with an escort of knights. As you head further into the woods, mountains close now. You head to Fort Kennar. You arrive at a small outpost at the foot of the mountain. As you come in and you see knights posted at the gate. As you look around, there only seems to be like a small handful of knights. The 5 knights that went out. And then there's only... As you look around, there is only 7 more knights stationed here. As you head into the fort, you see traders and merchants exchanging with members of House Avon. Coot. I need to ask you something. As a member of Clan Hesif, how stealthy are you when it comes to being around other members of House Avon? Knowing what you know about your clan's past and the ramifications of that to the other members of House Avon. If you... I will leave it up to you. If you want to be not seen, you can roll a stealth check. Not, completely up to you. As you all head into Fort Kennar, What is everyone doing?
First things
Yeah,
first.
I'm not
for
gonna.
the DM.
I'm
My
not gonna roll
question
stealth.
Yes,
is, I'm assuming along our 2-day journey here, I would have had a long rest.
correct. Yeah, you guys would have had long rest. The knights stopping and like kind of patrolling around. So the survival checks you wouldn't even had to do. You had the protection of the knights.
Okay.
Of the 10th, of the 10th knights. Yeah, sorry, the 11th Knights of Gold. We gotta get that right. So you're not going to roll a stealth check, Coot?
No, I am not going to roll stealth check.
Noted. As you move into the fort, you see other Aarakocra trading with these Arvin and some traders you think from the port city of Alban too. Around Coot, you see members of House Jippy, House Sanya, clans Jippy, Clan Sanya, Clan Passer. But no one from Clan Rari. And no one from Clan Sturchi. But as you walk in, there are looks from some of the traders. Looks of knowing, looks of surprise. As they see something that they have not seen in a long time. The eagle plumage of a member of Clan Hisif. As you walk into the fort, roll me a history check. Anyone. Roll me a history check. And Coot, you could roll this at advantage for sure. It's very close to a place that you might have visited as a small child. But anyone else, you can roll a history check. Velitha, you have not really passed this way. You didn't really go to this. Is a small area outside of the main road. Not a place that would contain knowledge that you would want. Maros, you've heard of Fort Canar, but haven't really gone up the mountain, per se. Maybe you only traded with some people who've traded minerals and things with House Avon. Coot, though. You know this outpost is neutral ground for House Avon. So even with these strange looks, the laws of the house still apply somewhat to you. You will not be directly attacked here by any other clan. That safety may be not so sure if you leave this fort and when you head up into the Calico Mountains. What's everyone doing as they're kind of make their way in here? The knights have kind of escorted you in here, like, if you need any, there's many things to do. We only have really one watering hole here, but if you need anything, you can always trade with any of the trading of the merchants here, and any of House Avon here. Be safe on your journey. And these knights kind of go back to their posts.
Is there a artificer here?
Roll me
right?
roll me investigation.
An artificer?
Yeah, artificer.
Yeah,
as I
that's
said.
it. Artificer.
Artificer. There is not. As you look over the merchants, you don't see anyone working in the mechanical gear. There is other types of traders. Like you see some of the Aarakocra hunters trading like pelts and minerals and other things with these mostly like kind of half elf and elf and human some lizard folk merchants. You can kind of, actually, since this is near your home, you know that this is a place primarily like a stopping point for some merchants. They get goods from the mountain because going up into the mountain is dangerous for some. As you've well learned, the giants and the gnolls in the
Pick a
area.
random.
What's up?
Pick a random merchant, like walk up to him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can go to anywhere, yeah.
I will. Yeah, I don't know. Just walk up, I guess. Like, what is it? Like tables?
Yeah, there's like
Like, have stuff
tables
out.
and like kind of stalls and like other people like openly kind of trading.
Just walk up to some random one.
Yeah, you could.
What are they? What you got?
You see this one has you see a Aarakocra that looks like they only stand about 3 feet tall, and they have like a smaller kind of build, small kind of beak. The plumage and feathers on their head streak in like with a red band going all the way back down their head. Brown feathers on kind of everywhere else on their body. Essentially, it's a sparrow in front of you. And he'll look at you like, huh. Well, I have many things. I have birds from the mountain. I have some herbs and medicinal herbs from the mountain. I have and he's like looking over you quickly. Kooked, you know this is a member of the clan Passer. Skilled kind of gatherers, very quick-witted and quick-tongued. If you want anything, just show me your money and we can make a trade. Or if you have an item of some kind, trade with me.
What do you like? What kind of? I don't know. What kind of things do your things do? You know? It's
Healing
explain
herbs. If these warm pelts you would need for if you're going to travel up the mountain, you're going to need something warm, something to keep warm. You can always grab something of that kind. And nothing is magical here. I just have standard things that these lowlanders would want.
good.
Koot, are you anywhere near this merchant, or are you just kind of hanging by yourself?
For the most part, I'm like wandering around, like sort of just like looking. The fort, for that matter.
Okay.
Not necessarily engaging with anyone, but I guess more or less sort of making my presence known. You know?
Okay. You definitely... Oh, just roll me a perception check for sure. Roll me a perception check. With an 18, you definitely see a Sanya clan member look at you, head up to another his clan and like kind of whisper something to him, and then there's like a look of kind of like puzzled, and then like looking at you hard, and you see, as you walk through, just other members of clans looking at you. Another passer, trader, that you quickly like glances you all the way up and down, fast, and just like looking puzzled, like he hasn't seen someone like you before. And you see another GP signs to his trading partner, and you see this vulture looking Aarakocra with red-orange plumage like turn and look at you and look. It's strange. It's a look of bewilderment, a look of not disgust, but disdain. Where are you heading as you head through this small fort?
I'm actually gonna like sort of overlook at this sort of power thing. And more or less just sort of, you know, just look and watch and observe, really.
As you look over the fort and look over the members of your house, that feeling of knowing that you truly are alone washes over you. The feelings that you had of maybe coming to see your home, of some excitement or some nostalgia, quickly melt away as you remember that there is no home for you. There's nothing there. As the rest of you settle into the fort, you see Emma like, well, we've made it at least to the foot of the mountain. You see her kind of look at you like, is Coot? I didn't want him to. I asked him if he wanted to make this journey, but I can see that it's weighing on him. But we need to do this. Was I wrong to ask him? She kind of is asking the rest of you all. Was I wrong to ask him?
No.
You see her. You see her lost in thought. But as you guys settle into the fort and think about what your next moves are, that's a good place to end it. Thank you for coming along with us. We will be back with another main campaign game on the 26th. But we've made it. We made it to the foot of Caligo. The journey is almost done. But the hard part is you guys got through it. And honestly, I'm going to regret saying this, but you guys are all level 13. You guys are all level
Let's go.
13. Literally
Let's
destroying
go.
that encounter with ease. But you know what? You guys are all level 13. Clearing that whole journey is a big milestone. But there's more to come. We will see you guys next time on July 26th. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.